Inside the second row is Kyle Rowlands and Stephen Freeman. Then Braden Pacey and Josh Harm. Ready to go. Joel Berkeley leads them down to a green one, off and racing, and Berkeley gets the better of the jump from Gary Harris, who gets back across the line. Have a look at the 32 car. Brodie Fraser absolutely flying from the back of the pack as Josh Harm gets through into position number 3. A bit of smoke coming out of the back of the Stephen Freeman car. Back behind him is Brodie Fraser, and then we go to Braden Pacey. As they go round the western corner, the race leader, Joel Berkeley, has opened up a good lead over Gary Harris. Harris falling back into the clutches of Josh Harm. Underneath the control tower, then the smoky car, number 28, of Stephen Freeman, to the better of Brodie Fraser. Back then to Braden Pacey. The next one through would be the 26 car. We got cars all over the place. Bringing on a yellow light, the one on the infield right now is Kyle Rowlands. The one facing the wrong way over there is Nicole Shelford. So we'll line them up nose to tail. We got down to the 26 car of Daniel Cook. Hard luck there for Stephen Freeman. Lights have gone out. 6 laps remaining. Green flag coming your way outside the Witch's Hat. Joel Berkeley to the better of Gary Harris. Next one through there is Josh Harm, but he's a bit slow as Brodie Fraser comes charging down the inside, and Braden Pacey wants to go with him as well. So the man on a mission is Brodie Fraser, up there in position number 3, working away now behind Gary Harris as they go under the control tower once again. Joel Berkeley is the race leader in car number 1 to the better of Gary Harris. Back then to Brodie Fraser. Fraser has a think about the outside, but gets it all crossed up a little wrong. Back then we go to Josh Harm, who's got his hands full now with Braden Pacey. Down on the inside, Gary Harris takes car 27 into the race lead. Has Joel Berkeley got himself all tied up high on the racetrack? He'll have to come back and try again. It stays up high, but here comes Brodie Fraser under the control tower. Gary Harris is the race leader as they head down under the pit gate and into the western corner. Gary Harris, Joel Berkeley, Brodie Fraser. Joel Berkeley gives him a little nudge and pulls offline. Here comes Brodie Fraser. A great rate of knots. Almost up on the inside of Gary Harris. Harris tries to shut the door, but Brodie Fraser won't go away. Pokes the nose again into the door. Says, move over, man. At the outside, Joel Berkeley finds a bit of room to move. Down the main straightaway, white flag. Gary Harris again. Tries to shut the door. Can't do it. Brodie Fraser pushing down on the inside. It won't work. Gary Harris gets a little bit of a gap. Coming around the outside is Joel Berkeley once again down the main straight for the last time, folks. Put your hands together, Gary Harris. Joel Berkeley, Brodie Fraser, Josh Harm and Braden Pacey. Wow. Production racing. They haven't had enough. They're still going. Wow. How about that? Fancy that for some speed. 3 wide. I tell you what, Gary Harris, put your hands together, folks. He had cars all over him, but he would not open the door. You're not coming through here.
No, that was some fantastic driving. He held that thing. Brodie Fraser was leaning every single bit of weight of that car on him, and he did not budge. And I tell you what, that is a race car driver. If you can't get around me or underneath me, you are not good enough. And he has just done what everyone should be doing. Fantastic
Harris.
racing, ladies and gentlemen.
That is one heck of a drive, folks. And he says, where have I been? What have I done? Gary, well done.
Thank you.
You had him everywhere behind you and you just would not let anybody pass. That is excellent racing.
Hey, I kind of just tried to run a conservative line once I got in front. I'd just like to thank L&L, Leon and Leanne and Dion and Danielle for letting me drive the car. My wife for coming along and supporting me, and everyone else that has helped with it. They've done a really good job and I'm glad I could get a win for them.
Excellent stuff. Good to see you thanking the wife. That's great stuff. Stay on the right side. Put your hand...